Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
Right here.
Oh, what happened to you?
I forgot my wedding gown. 然后又忘记化妆.
You think it's just a wedding gown? Let me see, what is that you're wearing? ICRT. Oh yeah, that's right. Today, on behalf of ICRT and National Development Council, we're here at the Xinyi District's Administration Center, and we're going to be going through the entire Xinyi District Household Registration Office. 今天我们来到信义区行政中心，在2楼这边的这个户政事务所，来了解一下这个部会他们的英语能力如何。All right, so we're going to be go through all the cards, all of the labels, and we're going to be talking to some of the clerks and find out how their bilingual abilities are.
I thought we were here to get married.
Oh, well, I'm already married. Oh, I didn't tell you that?
Fine.
Stevie 会是我们今天的神秘客，但是他以为我们是今天要来结婚的。Sorry, Stevie, for breaking your heart.
He's such a liar.
I know.
I'm gonna find out how to get married and then how to get divorced.
Okay, good. Those are the questions you should be asking the clerks here at the Household Registration Office.
All right.
And I will be going through all of their English labels, bilingual labels, and then in the end, we're going to interview some of their clerks about, well, some of the affairs that you can do here,
All right, that
including
sounds good.
divorce. Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? Let's go.
I'm ready.
All right, yes, the first part of all of our English break episodes is to find out how their bilingual labelings are, as in if you only speak English, can you get around in Xinyi District's Household Registration Office? 结婚的时候不是都有一个拍照区嘛？来这边登记的时候呢，你可以拿他们很多的这个不同的小的牌子去拍照，他们连这些牌子都是双语的，例如说 Love is equal。Yes, it is. 我们结婚了 and of course, just married. Oh, and this last one is, it hits home. Mrs. Always right. Yeah, I know how this one works. Anyway, aside from all the labeling and all the little cards that you can hold for the photo shoot, they also have a lot of brochures and DMs, right? 像他们说的手册还有 DM 也都是双语的，有中文有英文，而且当然，最近因为台湾的新移民人口越来越多了，所以其实还有很多各种不同国家的语言。例如我这边看到的有泰文、有越南跟英文也一定有，然后中文也一定有。So yeah, I would say it's not just bilingual; it's actually multilingual here at the Household Registration Office. Oh, and by the way, right there they have a basically a 2D graph of the map here. So let's check this out. 这边有一个平面图。这一楼呢是行政中心的第2楼。然后在这边其实可以看得很清楚，所有的不同的中文都有英文的翻译，例如说服务中心 Service Center, right? They have multi-function counter 多功能柜台。那这边还要讲得很清楚如果说你想要办比较特别的业务的话 ，for example, Citizen Digital Certificate Counter, it tells you what number it is. E-Household Certificate, it tells you what number it is. So if I want to do that, I know exactly which counter to go to. And here,in big red letter, it says entrance 大门，所以我们现在就来到他们的大门来看一下他们其他的标示如何。不过这一趴呢，我觉得一定是5 out of 5. FYI, here at the Household Registration Office, aside from household registration, they also do marriage application, right? So you'll see a lot of photos like this one. Hearts, big rock on the wall.I didn't get my wife something that big, but anyway, yeah, let's not show that. You do have a lot of English service counters. Usually the red labelings are the ones that tell you that this is a desk or this is a counter for English service. You have labeling for attendants, their English names, and also, 这个我觉得很有趣哦。台北市信义区户政事务所的人口统计。So you get to see how many boroughs, how many neighborhoods there are, and here's a number of households. There is a total of 89,132 households in the Xinyi district, and it tells you the population by gender, male and female, and total. 个十百千万十万21多万人在信义区。That's quite a lot, right? Maybe not enough, but we'll see. On the wall outside, remember that we saw a baby mapping of this floor. 我们刚刚在外面不是有看到一个平面图吗？ It tells you Service Desk 23 is the Citizen Digital Certification Counter, and also number 22, I remember, is the E-Household Registration Counter. So here it is, Electronic Household Registration Counter. So yeah, everything that you see on the wall outside is here in clear bilingual labeling. So I would give this section definitely a 5 out of 5. 所以我刚刚看了一下我们信义区户政事务所的双语标示 ，very clear labeling on all fronts, by the way.
Impressive.
Now it is Stevie's job. Stevie, are you ready?
I am.
So Stevie is now ready to be our mystery guest. 我们的神秘客准备要出动了，然后等一下他会带上我们的配备，就是 GoPro. Do you have it with you? 等一下是要放在头上吗？还是
I do like this spot.
Hi. Yes, I have some questions about getting married in Taiwan. So, as a foreigner, how do I register to get married?
Get married. First one, you have a you spouse with you. You two come here in person.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need. Do you have an ID card, Taiwan ID card,
Okay.
and a marriage agreement, and your spouse a registration certificate, household certificate, and photo provide just like passport photo.
Mm-hmm.
And then your Chinese name declaration.
My what?
Your Chinese name declaration.
Okay, Chinese name declaration.
Okay.
So I need to have a Chinese name.
Again, you have to choose Chinese name.
Okay.
And we offer you some paper. This about this and declaration. You have
Okay.
you have a site. You have a total about we need a Chinese name and surname and second name. You have a fill out this format.
Okay, so that all that, and it's in English and Chinese. That's good. So that's for a Chinese name.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's
Another
easy.
important, we have to know how about your marriage situation. So you have offer me a marital status, and this marital status have to translate in Chinese.
A marital status certification.
Yes.
Okay.
And then certified by Taiwan government
Mhm.
commission.
Okay, so it's got to be in Chinese, and it's got to be certified by a Taiwanese, like a Taiwanese organization, like one of the trade offices, maybe in my home country.
Yes. If you're from U.S., you can go to an NIT in Taiwan.
Okay.
They offer me some document, and then you fill out that and get it here.
Oh, after we complete the marriage registration here at the office, are we then legally married?
You mean that when you finish your marriage registration?
Yeah, when we finish the registration, even if we didn't have the marriage ceremony, but we came here and finished all of the paperwork and you stamped it and put it in the computer, are we married then legally?
Yes.
Okay.
Legally in Taiwan.
Okay,
You're legally couple.
great.
All right, welcome to the final portion of our English break episode. 今天来到我们英语实测最有趣的单元，也就是邀请到两位朋友参与我跟 Stevie 等一下的一个算是访问，但也是闲聊一下啦。我们今天来到的是台北信义区的户政事务所。So we're going to be asking questions about, of course, household registration and I suppose marriage proceedings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me introduce them first, but then they'll get a chance to introduce themselves. We have Kathy and Judy. Hi.
Welcome.
Let's start with the first one. First question is for Judy then. When you come to Taiwan and you become a resident, and after that you want to register for household listing, how does the whole process start?
At first, you need to get the PRC, also known as the permanent residence certificate.
Yeah.
And then it's from the immigration agency.
Okay.
So, and after you got a PRC, you can go to your household registration office in your residence district.
Okay. So once you've gotten your household listing, I suppose you have to get your household registry and households transcript, right? There's a difference. Actually, 我觉得很多台湾人并不知道户口名簿跟户籍誊本两个东西的差别。So I might have to ask Judy about
Yeah,
that.
I have this question.
Yeah.
Because I hear this, and I'm not married in Taiwan, so I haven't had to worry about that yet. But what is the difference between a household transcript and a household registry?
The household registry is like a book, and it recorded the membership for this household. And always we only have one original, and it always kept at home.
not take out. Or if you want to let someone to move in, you're going to take out. But for the household transcript, and you can issue a lot of, and you can also ask the clerk to print just some numbers or some records like marriage or birth, and then you can issue to some government.
Okay, but do they both come in English translation?
Only transcript has the English version because maybe someone want to have that and they want to give the foreign country.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the registry is the complete version that you keep for documentation.
Right.
But the transcript is, again, for other affairs, so you need an English version for that only.
Right.
How many ways are you, so you're a resident of Taiwan, right?
I am a permanent resident.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have my Taiwanese passport, but I'm a permanent resident.
Say if Stevie wants to go from resident to a Taiwanese citizen, that naturalization process, how many ways can he go about it?
Generally, we have 3 types. One
Okay.
is dependent, like you marry to a Taiwanese citizen, and then second one is a high-level professional, and then the third one is you have special contributions.
Special contributions. I know someone who recently received a citizenship because of that, Wu Feng, right? Who's a celebrity, and of course, over the years, he has done a lot to help promote Taiwan, and then he was able to get a citizenship through that. And now the next part, we're going to be testing them on some of the commonly used vocabulary that you might be here for. And yeah, thanks you two for this first part, and we'll move on to the next one. All right, for the gaming portion of today's English break, 我们现在进入算是游戏题，也是进入比较有趣的部分，就是我们要考现场的 Kathy 和 Judy。Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, census, and it's
人口。
okay. Yes and no, but census here has to do with something that you guys do when it comes to finding out about the household.
人口普查。
人口调查. Yeah. Okay, but we'll give that one to Kathy.
This one.
Wait, why did you look at her? Why did you look at her? What is it?
Marriage registration, 结婚登记。
结婚登记, very good.
And see, I thought you were the marriage specialist.
Yeah.
But she's also a good co-worker, you know? She's like, I'm gonna let you have this one.
Okay.
Because she's like, this might be the only one you're gonna get today. For our next word, 1, 2, 3. Yes?
Dependent. 依亲。
Very good. Dependence, 依亲.
Witness.
证人。
证人没有错。
Ooh, okay. Kathy is just absolutely destroying this one.
She's getting aggressive.
1, 2, 3. Oh, what is it?
Legal representative. 法定代理人。
Actually, this kind of has a little bit to do with that last one.
Okay.
Ready?
OK。
监护人。
You have to read out in English too.
Legal guardian.
Very good.
Legal guardian.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Household registration transcript.
Which is?
集成本。
Very good. Yeah, we just made the distinction before in the show. There's a difference between transcript and registry.
Ready?
Household certificate.
Household certificate.
不法名簿。
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Power of attorney.
Which
委
is?
托书。
委托书. Very good. Wow.
Here we go. Yeah.
Naturalization 规划。
Yep. Naturalization.
Alright， 这就是我们这一集来到信义区的户政事务所，跟 Kathy 和 Judy 刚刚做完我们的访谈，还有我们所有问题的问答。You guys passed the English test with flying colors.
Yep.
So we are very pleased and honored to be here today at the Xinyi Household Registration Office. And big thanks to NDC, that's National Development Council. Hoping to make Taiwan into a bilingual nation by 2030. I think we have a very good shot at it.
Yeah.
Of according to it.
I want to say both of you did a really great job. I'm impressed that you knew all the words, and you taught me a couple of new words today in Chinese, so thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
good job.
at the very end, let's give him a 爱的鼓励. You ready?
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yay!